I've been listening to music ever since I can remember. And then one day, I heard a song that hurt me back. So I turned myself into a tape, recording stories from people who made my life sound better. Because every song is a conversation. Waiting to begin. I think there are certain places and emotions inside us that no one quite relates to or empathizes with, not even our closest friends. But then you'll find the right film or the right book that will understand you. Our guests here today make music exactly for that. We have with us here today the award-winning composer duo, Neha and Yakzan. Welcome to Songversations.
Thank you.
Neha, I want to go back to a time when I got introduced to you. This was for a nice little channel called Rose Bowl, and you were doing sessions with Outcast vocals.
Yeah.
And the first thing I heard was Edo Armuglin. In fact, I saw you backing as well.
Yeah.
Tell me about that time in your life.
That was like really long ago. I was like new to Kerala. I was like in the Gulf actually. I did my schooling there, so I just came here and I didn't know musicians, or I really didn't know how things work out here. But I was working for that channel Rose Bowl, and creative head Sumesh Lal. Sumesh sir was like, so why don't you do a couple of songs, like a small session kind of a thing. And I was like, okay. And then, but I didn't know any musicians, so I was just randomly calling people I know and asking like, oh, so do you know a pianist, do you know a drummer, do you know this? And then one by one everything got connected, and then this is how, that's how the whole band, yeah.
Can you sing us a bit of that?
Edo Armuglin? Yeah. So the funny story about Edo Armuglin is that it was one of the songs that got finalized on the day of the shoot. Because we were like jamming on some other track and nobody liked it, so then we just chucked it out, and then I heard this on the radio and I'm like, oh my god, let's do this, and that's how it happened. So I'll just sing like a couple of lines of that. So Edo Armuglin kinavile muttai ni vannu Edo Armuglin kinavile muttai ni vannu O male jeevanil amrade gaanai veendum ennilledor magalai nilavil mutte nee vannu.
This was a happy little time, no? Because I remember seeing this and sort of thinking to myself, there are too many good things happening here. One is that we have a stunning singer. Two is that we have some great backing going on. Three is that there are visibly some changes happening to the scene. Did you realize that at the time?
We just did it like for the fun of it,
sort of
just
feeling
got
that something
together,
was going
did
to
something,
happen?
made new friends. I finally got to meet some musicians.
No?
So
Yeah,
we had no idea. Yeah, we had no idea this was going to.
That's sort of how you came together.
Yeah,
as
that we
musicians.
met.
Yeah.
She called me for this session, and then I called like Tao, the drummer, and Rex.
Rex, yeah.
So then.
What were you up to at that point before?
I actually don't remember, but I was doing into music. I think
I think you and Tao were part of Asima at that
Yeah,
time.
Asima was going on.
ASTC.
Asima, which is a male choir and percussion.
Yeah.
There's a band called that. So that was there, and yeah, me and Tao, we were just jamming and trying to make our own music, which never happened. We didn't like it ourselves at the end, but yeah, we were jamming, and then Ben, the bass player, he was also there. He was my school mate also. So me, Tao, and Ben were like trying to do something and nothing was happening.
Oh yeah,
We
they
was-
had the three-piece going on at that time.
Do you
Which-
have a band?
We had a three-piece band which
What was
luckily
it
only
called?
we have heard.
What was it called?
It had a
Band?
name. It had a name.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
forgot. It had a pretty funny name.
Akimada. I don't remember what it was for.
What was it?
Akimada.
Really?
Yeah, something like that.
Arabic
Okay.
folk.
I don't know. It was
I thought it
completely.
was another name, which
It was instrumental, so yeah, but it was fun, and that was going on. We were in school. I was in +2 or something like that.
First band names are like first email names.
Yeah.
You know, right? You don't want to talk about it.
So the corporate world. Email IDs.
Yeah. So this was Asima.
Yeah, it
What
was.
did you do with Asima back then?
Asima actually is pretty old. Like it's been on for 20 years or
Led
so.
by Dev Saru.
Yeah, like basically he's an Australian. He came to India, so he knows a lot of Western, and we learned some of the Indian stuff also. But so Asima is basically Indian melodies in Malayalam or Sanskrit or Hindi with Western harmony arrangement. It started as an a cappella thing, so it's
Right.
5 singers only, nothing else. Then to make it a little more commercial, he added percussion. Then slowly keyboard, bass. As the times changed, he wanted to go with. So that's I ended up joining like pretty late. So yeah, I play the piano for Asima.
So and you sort of came to collaborate for the sessions with Outcast Vocals.
Yeah.
How did that lead to you turning into a composer with Yakzan?
initially it was I wanted to be a singer because the possibility of making your own music and surviving out of it was a distant dream, or something you don't even dream about.
Yeah.
But after a point, like especially after my association with Aval and like touring with them, I got to meet a different kind of audience, which loves independent music, and there is space always for independent music to bloom as such. So after that, yeah, I did, and we started making tracks like just for the fun of it. And I think that's how me and you, we started making like our own tracks and all, very very electronic, and yeah, the production was very, but none of them came out like so good. It didn't come out. Yeah.
It's much easier and much more faster when we do it together. Like me sitting and thinking for a whole
Oh
week.
yeah, it takes like a whole lot of.
But when we do it together, something actually works out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like I'm mostly an instrumentalist, and she's like a singer, so the duo. I don't know. For different people, it's for like
Yeah.